If you've ever had this feeling that something was terribly wrong with the world that we live in, but you couldn't figure out just what it was, then you've come to the right place. Secret societies, mystery religions, and the Illuminati have been controlling our reality since the beginning of time. But not anymore, because there is an awakening happening, and you are about to become a part of it. Wake up, because this is a call for an uprising.
It's okay. I'm Celine Dion.
Our children, they are not really our children,
As we are all just links in a never-ending chain.
that is life.
For us, they are everything. But in reality, we are only a fraction of their universe. We miss the past.
They dream of tomorrow.
We may thrust them forward into the future, but the course will always be theirs to choose.
This is a call for an uprising. Welcome to today's show. Well, some of you might have watched that video clip and wondered, what in the world is it? Well, I'll tell you what it is. It's Celine Dion's new gender-neutral clothing line. Let's give it up for Celine, right? What a coincidence, by the way, that all these celebrities are just so over-the-top concerned about gender neutrality, or whatever you call it. I should say genderless society, right? You have Pink and all these celebrities who are raising their kids without genders, right? Celine Dion, just overly concerned. She's not concerned anymore with making ear-bleeding type music. She's concerned with the youth and the children, and you could see in the creepy commercial, the stuff that she even says in the commercial is just disturbing. It makes absolutely no sense in regards to clothing line about the future of children and what we know who these people are, right? And you can see here, and I'm going to show you the actual clothing being sold, and you're going to crack up because it's to say it's predictable is an understatement. But first, let me just give you a little background on this. Celine Dion's expanding her venture in the clothing business. The Canadian icon, 50 years old. 50? I thought she was like 70. Jeez. Just debuted the first ad for her new gender-neutral children's clothing line. The brand shared a 1-minute-long clip on YouTube Tuesday with Dion breaking into a hospital while her voiceover said, "Our children, they are not really our children." Well, then who are they? I mean, what? Huh? Our children are not... So, folks, when you give birth to a child, it's not really your child, apparently. It's Celine's child. It's the Satanist's child. They believe that the children belong to them. She says, "Our children, they are not really our children, as we are all just links in a never-ending chain that is life." Oh, I guess that's art, right? Just head-scratching. I mean, in other words, it pretty much just means, give us your kids. We're all a bunch of pets. It says, for us, they are everything, but in reality, we are only a fraction of their universe. The ad comes after an Instagram clip posted Monday saw Dion get wrestled to the ground and handcuffed after a struggle. She looked at the camera and said, "It's okay, I'm Celine Dion." I mean, who cares, right? But the reason that we should care, as people who follow this channel, is we need to keep these people away from our children, because these are celebrities are the ones who are convincing parents out there to raise their kids gender neutral. I mean, it's insanity at its finest, really. I mean, nothing of all the stuff I've talked about, which is insane. You talk about people claiming to be dogs and things like that. I mean, I guess that's, these are the things that are the tip of the iceberg, right? That people actually can deny the fact that they're born with a penis or a vagina and decide to be the opposite sex. And this is such a huge concern that Hollywood is just, it's just such a major concern. I mean, they are forming a society of Baphomets. Now, speaking of Baphomet, let's take a look at the actual products that are being sold here. Now, of course, we start off, we have pentagrams, a shirt. I mean, this is real original, right, folks? You haven't seen a shirt like this before at Walmart or Caldor or Bradley's or, yes, those are out of business department stores. I just felt like plugging them. Any department store, you haven't seen shirts that have stars. I mean, this is real original stuff, right? I mean, this is the kind of stuff that's launches a clothing line. Oh, my goodness, what creative art. More pentagrams. I mean, stars, wink, wink. Just a shirt filled with pentagrams, right? And what do we have below it? Oh, pants that have skulls. So we have skull and bones, and we have pentagrams. That's the first outfit that we're shown here. And of course, you see the logo that she uses is, the cross, the plus sign with the black and white. Other outfits. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, this version, we have a skull shirt and pentagram pants. Okay, so we're getting a variation here. What else do we have? Oh, here's just another shirt. The same thing. Pentagrams, skulls, pentagrams. Pick your poison, folks. I mean, really? I expose these symbols all the time, and these people never disappoint because they're constantly using it. They're constantly showing it. But I'm the crazy one, right? Then you get the half and half coat. Now, I know it's silver, but you get your black and your white/silver, right? Your half and half coat for these children who they're just confusing into being gender neutral because the parents are pretty much forcing it on the kids. They don't even know what gender is or what's going on because they're kids, so the parents are doing this to them. More pentagram, folks. More pentagram shirts for anyone who wants more pentagrams because there aren't enough pentagram shirts being sold on Celine Dion's. That's all it is. Look at all this stuff. Pentagrams. You want it in yellow. You want it in black and white. Pentagram, pentagram, pentagram. So what else could there possibly... Oh my gosh. What a surprise. A pyramid. Or as they like to call it, a geometric patch. So here we have another... a child who was being indoctrinated here, wearing the pyramid on their shirt. But it must all be a huge coincidence, right? This whole gender identity thing it's not something that's been concocted by the elites and the globalists to form a Baphomet genderless society, is it? No, we're all making it up. You get your pentagrams, your skulls, and now just a t-shirt with the pyramid on it being sold for $54. I mean, I can think of many ways to spend $54 that would be better than this, but I don't know. I mean, maybe I will. Maybe I'll buy it for $54 and use it as toilet paper, cut it up into little pieces, or maybe just do it in one shot. I mean, what a joke. What an absolute joke that they're selling this stuff. And they're like, and then you get this one, right? Ready for it? New Order t-shirt, as in New World Order. The New Order, right? I mean, how blatantly obvious and ridiculous is this? When I told you I was going to show you the shirts, did you think it was going to be this obvious? Did you think you were going to get shirts? You probably said, oh, I'm sure there'll be some black and white colors, right? Checkerboard stuff, which, we see black and white in the logos and things like that. But of course we see pentagrams, right? Now you get a pyramid, and now you get a shirt that says New Order. That couldn't be referencing the New World Order, right? No, it's just a new order, not New World Order. Because that's what that makes sense for the kid to wear a shirt that says New Order. I'm sure he knows exactly what it means. Huh? A shirt that says New Order. Oh, okay. And then you get these alphabet outfits, which I'm sure they actually probably spell something backwards, knowing them. Can't really make it out in the picture, but I mean, yeah, this is what kids want to wear. Hey, what are you wearing? I'm wearing XYDEK. Oh, does that represent the LGBT? I'm wearing a shirt that just has letters thrown on it. Aren't I cool? Cool. Great. Can I get one? And then, of course, just in case it wasn't enough, for your very own baby, your 1-year-old, a New World Order shirt. Thanks, Celine. I mean, you thought Celine, what she was producing. And I even have the pentagram play suits for the babies as well. If you want to get your baby indoctrinated with all this stuff at the youngest age possible, get your baby in skulls, because that's really cute to have your 1-year-old wearing human skulls on his body. And I was about to say, you got a human skull hat. Look at this. I mean, this is just sick. I mean, how we let these people get away with this stuff is beyond me. You know, if Celine's music wasn't bad enough, having to listen to, the Titanic song over and over again in our lifetime wasn't bad enough. Now we have her targeting our children with all types of satanic, occultic clothing, the skull and bones shirt, the skull, the pentagrams, the pyramid, the New World Order shirt, the black and white with the cross on it. Boy, what, how much do these people get away with is beyond belief. It is, you want to say it's laughable because it's like, as soon as I hear about this, a bunch of people email me and they say, you got to check this out. And people posted on my wall, Celine Dion's got a clothing line for gender neutral kids. And I'm just like, oh, okay. Automatically, I'm thinking in my head, okay, this is going to be brutal. And, before I even realized, oh yeah, I can go check out the clothing, the actual line of clothes that she's selling. You think, all right, there's going to be some of the basic stuff, right? And then you actually even get a shirt for 1-year-olds that says New Order on it. And they'll tell you it doesn't mean New World Order, folks. I mean, really? I mean, I know they're putting fluoride in the water. I know they're dumping chemtrails on us. I know people are dumbed down. I know we're living in probably the dumbest time period ever. But I mean, are we serious that people aren't seeing this stuff? That this whole gender attack on children is formed by the globalists, by the quote-unquote elites? This world is just absolutely insane if they don't believe this stuff. And they actually think that a 2-year-old can choose and identify as a gender when they don't even know what any of this stuff is. They don't know what sex is. They don't know what a penis is. Boy, thanks, Celine. As if your music wasn't bad enough. Now you're trying to destroy the lives of children. There will be a special place in hell for you, Celine. And hopefully there you can sing to all your other hellmates, not cellmates, all your other brothers and sisters in the, what should we call it? In the cabal down there. You can serenade them with your music so their ears bleed in hell. And a lot of them will regret the day that they turned their backs on Jesus Christ and did the things that they did, because for eternity they'll have to listen to Celine Dion sing. And that's a punishment. I don't know. There's pretty bad punishments out there. That's got to be up there. Thank you for listening to today's show. God bless all of you and your families.